I'm trying to multitask with the flag and the umbrella. It's snowing a little bit right now, y'all. So, but shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. And yeah, we going vibe right now. The title of the video is "What's Going On, Holden?" Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. The title of the video is "I'm a Viking fan no matter what, but I expect better consistency." Let me say that again. I'm a Viking fan no matter what, but I expect... Hold on, let me fix this flag. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me get this together real quick. Hold on. There you go. I think I got it better. All right. I'm a Viking fan no matter what, but I expect better consistency. And the reason why I say that is because as a fan, I feel like I shouldn't be confused. And shout out to Chris Farrell in the building. Shout out to Chris Farrell. Shout out to you. Everybody in the building, make sure you double tap the screen, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. As a Viking fan, the reason why I'm saying this is because as a Viking fan, I shouldn't be confused about what direction the Vikings are trying to go in. And for me, when you go from a team that won 14 games last season and you're looking the way you look right now, it looks like there's no real plan. It looks like they wasn't being proactive when it comes to a backup quarterback, which that's a fact. And shout out to Tip Top Health. Shout out to you. It looks like they weren't being proactive in general because, to me, hindsight is 2020, right? We can't go get Sam Darnold back. We can't get Danny Dimes back, and I understand all that. But you still could have had a backup that could have mentored J.J. McCarthy through the ups and downs. There's not a mentor, a quarterback I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a coach that played quarterback. I'm talking about Kevin O'Connor. I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about an actual active backup quarterback that can potentially mentor J.J. McCarthy. Because when your second string quarterback is Max Brosmer, come on, bro, they both rookies, bro. Technically, they both rookies in a way. So it's like, how can you put everything on rookies? There's no veteran leadership in that quarterback room. The only one that we had was Carson Wentz. And Carson Wentz, yes, he just got in the building and he's already hurt. So I don't know. He's probably not even traveling with the team at this point. He's out for the season. So it's like, that was just a waste, man. I'm not saying the season's a waste, but it's just like, how do you not figure out a backup quarterback, a veteran backup quarterback? When I was screaming that debatably the second most important position in football is the backup quarterback, I meant it, bro. Because listen, our backup is Max Brosmer, y'all. And I say that respectfully. Our backup is Max Brosmer and two other quarterbacks. I know the one, I forgot the Bull's name, the other guy. Come on, man. That's the best we can do? So you're telling me you spent all this money on Jonathan Allen, you spent all this money on Hargrave, Isaiah Rodgers, Will Fries, Ryan Kelly, who else? Byron Murphy, and you don't have no money to go get you a backup, a quality backup that can help out our young quarterback? Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Rise Opinion. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. And definitely hit that subscribe button. I'm just a Viking fan talking that talk. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on. Trying to fix the flag. So y'all know who. So you know what team I'm repping. You know what team I'm repping. The mighty Minnesota Vikings, baby. The Minnesota Vikings, baby. And yeah, it's snowing a little bit. Taking this nature walk. So that's why I got this umbrella. But it's a dang on shame trying to get my steps in. It's a dang on shame we don't have a backup quarterback, man. It's a dang on shame. My bull said, what's going on, Break Forever? Why are you yelling? I'm not even yelling. That's the funny thing. I'm not even yelling. Let me get this guy out of here. I know NFL players, they don't care about me. I'm just getting some of the people out of here. All right, so he said I'm trying to get to, but yeah, it's like, why did it take so long for our head coach to feel like he has to simplify the offense? Why does it feel like the Vikings don't know what direction they're trying to go in? That's my biggest thing right now. Why is it so confusing being a Viking fan on what direction they're trying to go in? Because one part is like it's a competitive rebuild. The other part is like, all right, maybe they should have just completely rebuilt, and they put all their eggs in one basket with a first-year quarterback in JJ McCarthy. And like I said, no matter what, I'm going to be rocking with the Minnesota Vikings. Whether they go 0-17, whether they win 17 games, they're 17-0, doesn't matter. I'm always going to be a Viking fan. But it is, I'm going to be honest with you, it does suck that I don't know what direction this team is trying to go in. Like, I have an idea, but as a fan, how am I confused about what they're trying to do? I don't understand it. How do y'all feel about the Minnesota Vikings and in the direction that they're going right now? It could get a lot better if JJ McCarthy plans out. But right now, I'm going to be honest with you. I am confused as a fan being a fan of this team, because you should have known that you should have knew that you needed a backup quarterback, for one. And then for two, it's like JJ McCarthy's 22 years old, and you really put all your eggs in one basket, and you barely got Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was lucky to get him. I mean, I'm not saying Carson Wentz was the best backup quarterback ever, but the games that Carson Wentz did play, he played decent, right? What's going on, Nathan? He said, I feel your pain. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. It's a ride or die for me until the end. Yay! I feel JJ is eventually going to come around and turn it to a good quarterback for your future. Give him time. Yeah, we're going to have to. We're going to have to give him time. We have no choice. My only issue is, where is the backup quarterback to mentor him? Why did it take up to week 14 for our head coach to say, we're going to simplify the offense so he can play, so he's not overthinking things? Like, why did it take so long for our head coach to say that? And the issue that I have is, if you're going to put your eggs in one basket with JJ McCarthy, right? My whole thing is this. Why are you signing all these veteran players to try to win now? If you're trying to win now, why would you put all your eggs in one basket in JJ McCarthy when he's a rookie? Not really a rookie, but he's a second-year quarterback, but this is his first year actually starting in the regular season, and you got all these veteran players. I can go down the list. Harrison Smith, he's been in the game for a long time. He's about to retire. You got Blake Cashman, Andrew Van Ginkel. What's another elder? Trying to think of the offense, but yeah, man, just to name a couple, man. Toughest division, in my opinion. Yes, we do have the toughest division. I think the NFC North is definitely the toughest division in all of football. And it's like, and I like it though. I like it to be competitive. It does suck that the Vikings are in last, but I'm gonna be honest with you. We still have a top 10 defense. The biggest weakness of the Vikings right now is offense. We got to figure out what we're going to do on offense. We got to figure out if J.J. McCarthy is the guy. And I believe he will be. I believe in J.J. He's super young. I say give him the rest of this season and even next season. But my biggest concern is coaching. I say this time and time again. Yes, J.J. McCarthy, he's not the most accurate sometimes. But at the same time, you're not helping him out by having him throw the ball between 35 times and 40 times a game. You're not helping him out with your play calling when you should try to establish the run to help out your young quarterback. He said, respectfully, those moves definitely made the defense better, not the definitely better on Carson Wentz and J.J. McCarthy. I don't think the defense got better with Hargrave and Jonathan Allen. Honestly, I would have loved to use that money on some other players, especially Jonathan Allen. I think Jonathan Allen was a big mistake. Let me put this umbrella down. It's not even really doing nothing. Hold on real quick. I think Jonathan Allen was a big mistake, to be honest with you. I think Hargrave was a big mistake, to be honest with you. Hold on. Let me trying to get my umbrella in my pocket. There you go. Hold on. All right, got it. All right. Yeah, I think Hargrave was not a good move. Jonathan Allen wasn't a good move. I like the Isaiah Rodgers. I love the Isaiah Rodgers. If you're talking about last offseason with getting Andrew Van Ginkel and Jonathan Grenard and Blake Cashman, I love those moves. But I'm talking about this offseason that just passed. You tried to upgrade your defensive tackle position, and I feel like you downgraded because I feel like Harrison Phillips was a better overall defensive tackle, in my honest opinion, because he was stopping the run a lot better. Even though we still have a top 10 defense, though, I can't even cap. Like, our defense, and I think honestly, I think our defense is playing above their talent, in my honest opinion. I think we just have great coaching, bro. And I'm not saying that we don't have talent on the defensive side of the ball, but you got a down season by our top edge rusher last season and Jonathan Grenard, and we're still able to have a top 10 defense, which is pretty good. Hold on. To be honest, they should have kept they should have kept Darnold because he's killing it in Seattle, and that could have been his mentor right there. Yeah, and you're 100% correct, Nathan. You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. Like, I agree with everything you said, bro. Like, I really do. I agree with everything you're saying. They should have franchise tagged him at least one more year and let J.J. McCarthy sit one more year just to see. You know what I mean? Just to see. But they kind of rushed the process. And we're in a situation where you kind of have to start J.J. McCarthy, and there's no other starters. Who else is going to start on the team? Good morning. Who else is going to start on the team? Everybody that's in the building, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button if you're feeling the vibes. I'm a Minnesota Viking fan. I go live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports are designed to bring us together and not separate us. And I truly feel that way. There's a lot of stuff going on around the whole world. A lot of bad things, evil. And I just want this channel to be somewhere where people could come and vibe. That's my mission on this channel. So now y'all know my mission. My mission is to bring people together with good vibes, good energy. If you don't got good vibes and good energy, I don't want you on I just don't even come. But if you have good energy and good vibes, and you just like to talk football and just vibe, we go live a lot like this, and we go live with the scoreboard and everything every single Sunday, and we just vibe and have a good time. So shout out to everybody in the building. He said, "Go Pack, go." Justin stupid if he stays in Minnesota any longer. Well, I'll tell you this, Justin Jefferson, that's another player that we need to talk about. I'm being honest with you. That's another player we got to talk about, because you you let Sam Darnold go to another team because you could have gave him more money if you wanted to keep him. Could have franchise tagged him if you wanted to keep him. So you let him go to the Seattle Seahawks. And your best wide receiver, let's keep it real. This is the worst season of his career. I'm talking about career low numbers. I'm talking about so bad that people honestly feel like Justin Jefferson is washed. But they're not looking at the quarterback play. They're not looking at the play calling. They think that Justin Jefferson is washed. That is crazy, right? I watch every game. I know he's not washed. Yes, he did drop a couple of passes this season, but Justin Jefferson is not motivated. Justin Jefferson has been, sometimes he's open and the throw is just not accurate. I'm talking about to the point where it's 5 yards behind him, 5 yards above his head, or 5 yards in front of him. I'm talking about that bad of a pass, right? And it's to the point where it's like, if you're Justin Jefferson, do you want to stay in Minnesota if the quarterback play doesn't get better? If the offense doesn't get better as a whole, will Justin Jefferson request a trade? I mean, he's having a Hall of Fame career right now. If you look at his numbers for every season that he's been in the NFL, he has over 1,000 receiving yards at least. Now, if he can't get better play calling from KOC and they find a way to get the ball in his hands, I think he will request a trade. And I'm not even going to be mad at him. I'm going to be disappointed in the Vikings organization because they wasn't proactive. They wasn't proactive. They was reactive, and now they're going to be desperate. If J.J. McCarthy doesn't progress for the rest of the season, which I think he will, I think J.J. McCarthy is going to have a good game against the Commanders. I think the Vikings might actually win. But if he does it, because just because I believe in J.J. McCarthy doesn't mean it's going to happen. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I can't imagine. Put yourself in Justin Jefferson's shoes. Yes, he got his payday. He got his money. But I think he really does care about winning. I think he really wants to win. That's just my opinion. But it sucks, though, man. It does suck. Hang it up. The team is washed. Super young quarterback. And all he sees is pressure. He's terrified out there. Justin Jefferson trade talk happening. Well, I get what you're saying. I've been kind of hung it up. I mean, the season's a lost cause when it comes to making the playoffs and trying to win a Super Bowl this year. But I will say the season isn't a lost cause in general, because if the Minnesota Vikings get some progression from J.J. McCarthy, we can look forward to the next season without a big, giant question mark at quarterback. Right now, the biggest question mark is our quarterback. The biggest question mark is our offensive play calling. And also, you know, another thing that's going to be a big question is what if Brian Flores leaves? If Brian Flores leaves, our top 10 defense might not be a top 10 defense. So there's so many different moving parts, but we have to try to get this quarterback situation together. Minnesota should have kept Sam. Yup, I agree, though. I agree. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us. Let's go. Let's go to the bowl, baby. He said, go Ravens, go Ravens. Yeah, the Ravens versus the Steelers. Whew, that's going to be a good game, y'all. That's going to be a very good game. We're going to see who's going to win that. Aaron Jones downgraded, come into the Vikings. Aaron Jones hasn't. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. His first year was amazing, in my honest opinion. He had the most yards in a Minnesota. He had the most yards in his career. I'm talking about rushing yards in his whole entire career. So he had a good season his first year. My only issue with Aaron Jones is he's really injury prone, and that's the issue. And then on top of that, our play calling, we don't run the ball to establish anything with Aaron Jones. So that sucks as well. Ravens suck, Vikings on top. Let's go. Let's go to the bowl, baby. Angels, go to the bowl, baby. He said, bye-bye, Justin Jefferson. We'll see. They offered Darnold 1 year. He said, nah, I want my money. I want my money. And I don't blame him, bro. I don't blame Justin Jefferson, Sam Darnold for wanting his money. Shout out to my guy Mike. Shout out to Chris Farrell. I'm a Cowboys fan. Shout out to the Cowboy fans. Y'all Cowboys, man. I don't know what happened last game, man. I don't know what happened. Darnold was crazy in the regular season, but he act like he didn't know how to play football in the playoffs. Yeah, Sam Darnold was amazing in the regular season. But the game that counted the most against the Lions for the first seed, he did not. And I agree, bro. I agree with you, Angel. When he played against the Lions, when we played against the Lions to get the number 1 seed in the NFC conference, we got the brakes beat off of us. And then back-to-back L's. We went against the Rams in the wild card game. We got absolutely destroyed. It wasn't all on him, but a lot of it is on him because let's just keep it real, y'all. Even though the quarterbacks, it's not always their fault why they lose. It's not the whole entire reason why they lose. The quarterback is the most important position in football. So they get more of the praise when they win games, even though they probably handed the ball off to Jonathan Taylor. You know what I mean? Or Adrian Peterson or whatever, the top running backs. Or, you know what I'm saying? And then they also get the most blame when they lose because of the position that they play, bro. Like, it wasn't all on Sam Darnold, but it was bad. But he didn't make enough plays. And if you have that it factor, let me just put a couple of names out there, like a Tom Brady. If you have that it factor, like a Peyton Manning. If you have that it factor, like a Joe Montana. If you have that it factor, like Steve Young and Patrick Mahomes, the list goes on. If you have that it factor, you're not going to look that bad in a wild card game against the Rams. I don't care. You have Justin Jefferson. You have Jordan Addison. You're supposed to look better than that. But at the same time, you still have to get to the playoffs, right? So I like what Sam Darnold did. We're not even in the playoff conversation right now. That's the issue that I have. And I know we're not. And listen, I want to get to the point as a Minnesota Viking fan is I want consistency getting to the playoffs. I want a franchise quarterback that I want to be like the Patriots when they had Tom Brady. You know, the Patriots, people didn't like the Patriots because the Patriots always got to the playoffs, bro. It wasn't nothing really personal with the Patriots. It's like, yo, I'm tired of seeing the Patriots. They're always in the playoffs. That's what I want. I want other fan bases or other teams that get tired of playing the Vikings because we're always in the playoffs. But it hasn't been like that. I don't know when the last time the Vikings made it to the playoffs, like 3 years in a row, 3 seasons in a row, or 2 seasons in a row. When's the last time that happened? I don't know. I got to look that up for myself. That's a good question. Oh, wow, there's a big cat right there looking at me. Look at this, y'all. It's a random cat just sitting right there. And I'm trying to figure out why he's just sitting there. Ain't that crazy? Pretty cat. I don't know why he's just sitting there. That is so random, y'all. I'm walking this trail. I see this random cat just looking at me. It's random. So random. But anyway, shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. And hit that subscribe button. We are going live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, you're welcome to the YouTube channel. Everybody's welcome to the YouTube channel. This is all one family. I say YouTube family because I mean that. So shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. He said, I appreciate the words you just spoke, bro. And I did subscribe. Oh, man, because you're good. Oh, man, thank you, man. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for supporting me, bro. Saying that means you don't understand football. Yo, Mike, what's good? Hey, toxic trick shot, bro. Let me say this. That's my homie. Trick shot. This a must win for y'all, man. Steelers versus Ravens is a must win. I'm going with the Steelers, man, just because of you, bro. I'm going for the Steelers. I think y'all could win. I don't know what's going on with Mike Tomlin. I'm hearing rumors about Mike Tomlin. Maybe they might let him go or whatever. I ain't liking the conversations right there, but I hope y'all can get to the playoffs and rejuvenate y'all franchise when it comes to like y'all getting to the playoffs and making a run because y'all right there. Y'all going through some things. I'm not really sure if it's the offensive line. I'm not really sure what's going on, but the offense has been stagnant. The offense can't score. So hopefully your offense gets it together and Aaron Rodgers can get back into his bag because earlier in the season, Aaron Rodgers, despite the offensive line being like not the best, Aaron Rodgers was diming up people. Aaron Rodgers was diming up people. So hopefully he can get back to his old ways. Good vibes, energy, football talk. Yeah, love it. Yeah, man. That's all we trying to have over here. He said, hey, fellow Minnesota. Yeah, hey, listen, I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm Philly everything. So I'm a Sixer fan. I'm a Phillies fan. I'm a Flyers fan. I'm a Viking fan from Pennsylvania because of Randy Moss. So when I'm in my man cave, when I'm in my office, you'll see some Sixer stuff on my wall. You'll see some Philly stuff on my wall. And it's because of Randy Moss made me into a Viking fan. A lot of people said I should have been an Eagle fan. A lot of people think I should be a Steelers fan. But I fell in love with the purple and gold because of Randy Moss. And I've been stuck ever since. Not his rookie season, but I did see some of the season or two of Culpepper and Randy Moss. And it was one of the greatest experiences, man. Like, seeing that on TV, like, I forgot what game it was. It was a wild card game against the Eagles. And the Eagles won. And I see Randy Moss, right? Culpepper threw the ball. Randy Moss went like this, y'all. He put his hand up like this. And all you see is Randy Moss come down with it. Doesn't matter. It was double coverage. It was so sweet. I said, yo, that's my team. That is my team. I always respected the Eagles and like what they did in their organization throughout the history. They just started to win Super Bowls, but I've always been a Minnesota Viking fan. Always been. Always will be. Whether they win or lose, I'm rocking with the Vikings. But I just wish there was more consistency with the franchise. I want to see our team get to the playoffs every year, bro. For the next 4 or 5 seasons, I want to see us get to the playoffs. We haven't seen that. I don't even know when's the last time that even happened. Are we going all the way back to the Purple People Eaters? How far back do you have to go to see the Vikings go to the playoffs like 4 seasons in a row? Or even 2, even 3. Like, I just want to see some winning, man. Because I feel like Viking fans, we deserve better. And we've been to the Super Bowl 4 times, and we lost all 4 times. We lost all 4 times, y'all. Minnesota is like a whole. Every good player, it sucks and will be horrible, and disappear from the stat sheet until they somehow leave. I hope it doesn't happen with Justin Jefferson. Shout out to everybody in the building, bro. He said JJ's mentality is washed, though. Yeah, we'll see. I believe you're talking about JJ McCarthy. I think JJ McCarthy, listen, I seen him play good against the Bears in the 4th quarter. I'm holding on to that, Mike. I'm going to hold on to hope until I don't have no hope anymore. Man, I'm not going to lie to you. Justin Jefferson isn't washed. JJ McCarthy is just terrible so far. The coaching staff isn't helping out much either. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. People want to come at me, oh, you hating on the coaching staff. You hating on Kevin O'Connell. You hating on J.J. McCarthy. No, I'm telling you the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts, and I keep trying to tell people this. People get in their feelings. Mike, you just hating on your own team. Hey, no, I want us to win, and you should want us to win as well. I'm just a regular dude talk about my team, and I want us to win a Super Bowl. And I see deficiencies on this team that is not going to allow us to win a Super Bowl because what's going on? We don't know what we have in J.J. McCarthy. Our head coach is just now telling us he's going to simplify the dang on offense, and we are in week 14, and it sucks because we have a top 10 defense, and this top 10 defense, guess what? They can't do it all. They can't score. You know what I mean? Nate West, just keep it PG in the comments, my bro. Justin Jefferson should retire and replace Kevin. No. He should not retire. No, we can't replace Justin Jefferson. I mean, we can't. Justin Jefferson ain't gonna retire. Do you think McCarthy is going to have a good game, or do you hope he has? I hope he's going to have a good game. I hope he's going to have a good game. I really hope he's going to, because I know for a fact Minnesota Viking fans they want to see something, man. They want to see something. But there's a group of Minnesota Viking fans, and I'm not mad at them. I'm just being honest. They're done with J.J. McCarthy. They think J.J. McCarthy was the worst pick. They think they made a mistake in the draft, bro. I'm going to keep it real. In that 2024 NFL draft, I wanted Drake May. And I was told that Drake May is going to be a bust. But Drake May looks really good to me. For somebody that doesn't watch 100 million hours of film studying players, I'm just saying. I ain't trying to say I told you so. But for all the people that said Drake May ain't that guy, he looks like he looks good to me. And I was debating people about JJ McCarthy. His team was so good around him, and he didn't throw the ball that much when he was with Michigan. But then again, I was like, well, you still got to win. He still made some good throws to get first downs and scrambling with his feet to get first downs. And I'm like, all right, he's clutch, and I feel like he can make every throw, but I'm just wrong because I should have stuck to what I really believed in at first when I said I don't think he's the guy. You know what I mean? I didn't think he's the guy. But at the end of the day, right, what am I supposed to do as a Viking fan when we draft a quarterback that I wasn't really rocking with prior to the draft, but we drafted him? So I'm like, we drafted him top 10, bro. So it's like I'm trying to hope the best for the man. Like, I don't want this just because I didn't want to draft him to begin with. I'm rocking with him now because he's with the Vikings. You get what I'm saying? I'm rocking with everybody. I might have not rocked with a player prior to the Vikings, but once he puts on the purple and gold, I'm going to rock with him. But my gut feeling was, so far it's right, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope J.J. McCarthy, with better play calling, could be a better quarterback in the NFL. And I know it takes time. It takes time. He's 22 years old. But at the end of the day, you have a veteran roster that's ready to win now, not 5 years from now. We have a veteran roster with the best wide receiver in the game, and we can't even get the ball to him. So I'm just hoping the best, bro. I'm just hoping the best. Patriots winning the Super Bowl. Patriots look good. I ain't gonna lie. Patriots look real good. Cheers. What's going on, Angel? What's good, bro? What's good, bro? Is Van Ginkel healthy this year? Yes, he's been healthy. I think he's been healthy pretty. He was hurt, but he came back. He said, smash that like. Oh, thank you, bro. If you leave a sour rude comment. Yes, thank you so much, Trick Shot. Yeah, keep it respectful in the comments. It's okay to agree to disagree with someone. You don't gotta call them out their name. You could have a debate. You don't gotta call them like just out their name. You know what I mean? What up though, Mitch? Motown, what's good? He said, what up though, my guy? Man, sorry, I've kind of Oh, you good, bro? You all good, bro? You're good, bro. I've lost all hope in ever seeing a fair game, so I walked away from football the same way I did basketball in the early 2000s. You know what, man? And as a Sixer fan, I got mixed feelings being a Sixer fan, but I'm always going to be a Sixer fan. I hope that everything is legit, and you know what I mean by that, but we'll see what happens. What do you think about Houston Texans? Oh, my gosh. What do I think about the Houston Texans, bro? They got one of the best defenses in the game, bro. Hands down. They got one of the best defenses in the game. And I think they could be a team to be a force to be reckoned with if they get to the playoffs. If they get to the playoffs, look out for the Texans. Because what do I always say? The Texans, I say, what do I always say? I say defense wins championships. I keep trying to tell people, the Eagles beat the Chiefs last year. Yes, the offense did what they had to do. But you got to look at the defense. Anytime you make an all-time great quarterback like Patrick Mahomes scared of their shadow, and he's bouncing passes off the dirt, he's not accurate because he got hit too many times. Even when the Eagles didn't sack Patrick Mahomes, he was he was scared of his own shadow because he got hit so many dang on times. The Eagles made Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl look like an average or below average quarterback, bro. That's because of defense. And the offense capitalized on every turnover, every 3 and out or whatever happened. And that's what happened. But defense, to me, I always look at it as winning the championship, the big games. I'll take a dominant defense over a dominant offense any day of the week. Perfect example. What year was it when Randy Moss and the New England Patriots went against the Giants and they were like undefeated? I forgot what year it was. But I remember Randy Moss and Tom Brady, there was nothing like that combination. It was unstoppable, right? What was the kryptonite? The kryptonite was a defensive line that didn't give Tom Brady any time. When you got Michael Strahan and the guys on the Giants not giving Tom Brady any time to throw it down the field to Randy Moss, nothing you can do, bro. I always choose a defense over a great offense. Not to say a great offense can't win against a great defense, but I'm always going defense, bro, most of the time. So just dropping in for giving. Oh, it's all good. Oh, man, God bless Motown. You good, bro? The Steelers are going to lose against the Ravens this Sunday. With Aaron Rodgers hurt, I have no hope for. Oh, he's hurt? He ain't playing? I don't know what happened to him. He was a beast in Green Bay. Yeah. Y'all love Aaron Jones. I think you're talking about Aaron Jones. Houston Texans got the best defense. How many years is it going to last, you think? Well, I'm not sure about the ages. You know, anything can happen when it comes to injuries. But you have a very, very good coach. Your coach is amazing. So he knows what he's doing. So when you have a defensive-minded head coach, he puts his players in the right position to be successful. Even when you do lose some of your good players, he's going to find other players. Because I really feel like he's good at developing and finding talent. My guy, Daniil Hunter, I think he's like 31, I think, or something like that, or 30 years old. He got a few more years. They got some dogs on that defense. They're going to be good for a while. But like I said, the Texans definitely have a chance to do some great things this season if they get to the playoffs. My alter ego, I call him 9, J.J. McCarthy. Y'all, that's funny. He said, Pat's on top. Keep in mind, you guys had both Daniel Jones and Sam Darnold, and you gave both of them up. This bummed. Yeah. Well, I say this. They put all their eggs in one basket with J.J. McCarthy. And since they did it, a lot of Viking fans, including myself, believed in what the coaching staff were saying. They made it seem like J.J. McCarthy was ready. And he's not ready, really. I'm going to be honest with you. And that's a lot of Viking fans' fault. We really thought that the man was ready. Like, I understand developing and they're not going to look good their rookie season or whatever. But listen, you got to look a little bit more consistent than this. That's just my opinion. And I'm not hating on JJ. I hope the best for JJ. But I just feel like they literally, like you said, they had Daniel Jones, which they didn't see play because he didn't play for us. I mean, he was on the team, but he didn't play one game. Now, when you talk about Sam Darnold, that's a different story because Sam Darnold was the starting quarterback because J.J. McCarthy tore his meniscus in his rookie season. You know what I mean? So, but I get it. We had both of them in the building. Yeah, they made a mistake. What's going on, Big Task? Kirk can stay in Atlanta, respectfully. Facts. Like a Jackson Dart. Yeah, Jackson Dart I like Jackson Dart. He said, if you have it factor. He said, if you have, hold on, what did he say? He said, if you have the it factor like Jackson Dart, he's done, I guess. As a Falcons fan, he will be going out of my city. They should regulate NFC South to UFL. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. What's going on, Vikings news today? What's good with you, bro? Mike said, Brady did bad against the Rams in the Super Bowl. Sometimes a team just matches up against you very well. You can't hate a loss. You have to understand why you lost. Right. That's facts. That is facts. There's so many reasons why teams lose. I'm a Fins fan, so I hated the Pats for a big reason. Yes, I can understand. The Pats' second dynasty is back. It's crazy. They might be 100% back, which is the craziest thing ever. Everybody that's in the building, if you're feeling the vibes, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Super Hulk, smash that like button. It is super free. It won't cost you a single thing. It might cost you 1 calorie, but if you're feeling the vibes, consider hitting that like button and hit that subscribe button. We are going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. I always say sports is designed to bring us together, not separate us. And I truly feel that way. So salute to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate you rocking with me on this wonderful Saturday morning. taking this nature walk right now and vibing with y'all. Taking this nature walk and vibing with y'all. He said, what was he having Tom Brady in the division? Pats are one and done in the playoffs. We'll see. I don't know. Hey, listen, we'll see. Patriots look good, man. It was 20 years. Keep it PG, Nate West. Keep it PG. If you could just change the F word to another word, brother, man. Please, 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 please. Let's go, Steelers Nation. We're ready to go 6-7 against the Ravens. All right. Hey, listen. I don't know, man. They are 11-2. I'm getting this person out of here real quick. Hold on real quick. I'm just trying to make sure I do this. All right. So Mike Tomlin is a player's coach. They all respect that man regardless of the situation. Players hold him up high. Facts. You ain't lying. So they are number 1 in the NFL. Philly, let's go. 215 affiliated. Let's go. 215, baby. Yeah. Are you a... I don't know what this means, but I'm just going to block you because I think you're saying some weird stuff. So I got to get this guy out the chat. I don't even know what he means, but I'm going to just get him out of there. You should be a Giants fan, Mikey. Nah, I can't. Moss Carter was awesome with Culpepper. Facts. Facts. Most of it is because we can't get our offense to click. Adding Adam Thielen doesn't really help much if he's going to retire at the end of the year. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. That's why they're trying to do it this year. Bro was so famous. As long as you're loyal to the squad and stay with it, you're good in my book. Don't matter where you're from. Facts, bro. I've been a Viking fan for a minute, bro. Should the Giants keep playing dart for the... Yes, they should. I would start them, get them some more experience. The more experience, the better. You got to stay healthy, but the more experience, the better. Show me. Yo, it was snowing, bro. It's not snowing anymore. Are you in Minnesota? No, I'm not in Minnesota. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm a Minnesota Viking fan from PA. So it's Philly everything besides NFL football because of the great Randy Moss. Because of the great Randy Moss. That's the reason why. Because of the great Randy Moss. Would be easy to and dart are fun. Batman. Yeah, Batman, and Batman, right. Don't matter as long as you read that. JJ McCarthy isn't it. You might be right, bro. You might be right. He said JJ is irreplaceable. Vikings are bad and the hard division isn't helping. Yeah, our division is stacked. When you got the Packers, you got the Bears, and the Lions doing their thing, it's rough. The Dolphins haven't won a playoff game since I was in 11th grade and I graduated 23 years. Yo, that's crazy. Shout out to you, man. Yeah, like the Dolphins, man. Gosh, Lee. Bro, you not even in Minnesota. No, I'm not in Minnesota. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, bro. Be safe, man. God bless to you, bro. Viking Skull, facts. I wanted Steelers to pick up Dart in previous draft because I know there's something there. Yeah, he got that dog in him. I like Dart because he has that dog in him. That's just my opinion. I seen him in the first. I know this might sound crazy, y'all. Big Task knows what I'm talking about. I seen him in the preseason game, and I said there's something there. I know it's just a preseason game, y'all, but I seen something different about him. And I'm not saying he's going to win a Super Bowl. I'm not saying he's going to be the greatest quarterback in Giants history, but he has potential to be really good if he can stay healthy. You just got to build around him. Dart is the future. I agree, but he needs to chill out on the... Yes, he needs to chill out. That's what I'm saying. He has to be healthy. He has to get down on the ground. Get down on the ground. If he does scramble, he has to learn to get down on the ground. I agree. We doomed. JJ McCarthy was barely college. He said, look, I didn't mean to laugh right there. He said, we're doomed. JJ McCarthy was barely college level good. Dang. He said the Giants will be fine once Dart gets his game tuned up. Yeah, that's true. Awesome. Yeah. Number 9 sucks. Oh, man, Packers are better. Hey, listen, the Packers are better than the Vikings, but we're going to get y'all back next season, though. I say that respectfully. We're going to get y'all back next season. We're going to beat the brakes off the Packers next season. We're going to sweep them next season. We're going to sweep the Bears next season. We're going to sweep the Lions next season. Yeah, I got all the smoke for y'all. Y'all got us this year. Yeah, listen, y'all good this year. I can't even lie. I ain't going to front. I'm not going to hate. Y'all good this year. We're going to get you back, though. We're going to run it back next year. But let's see if y'all can win the Super Bowl, though. Because if y'all don't win the Super Bowl, I don't even care, though. Because it's going to be the same thing. We just went on vacation earlier than y'all. That's what I look that's how I look at it. If the Lions don't win the Super Bowl, if the Packers don't win the Super Bowl, and the Bears don't win the Super Bowl, yeah, y'all better than us right now. Y'all ahead of the game. But if y'all don't win the Super Bowl, y'all gonna be going on vacation as well. We just gonna go on vacation when the season ends. When the season ends, we going on vacation earlier than y'all because y'all gonna probably be in the playoffs. But as long as y'all don't win the Super Bowl, and I say that with all due respect, I say it with all love, it's competition. Don't get in your feelings. But I hope y'all lose. I hope all y'all lose. The Lions, I hope y'all lose. The Packers, I hope they lose. The Bears, I hope they lose. I'm saying that respectfully, though. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I hope y'all lose. As a big-time Viking fan, what you think I'm... Yeah, I know our division is good, but I want the Vikings to be the top of the division. I want the Vikings to be the top of the division. Why would I want y'all to be the top of the division? Why would I want the Bears to win a Super Bowl? Like, no. It's crazy. It's crazy if the Bears are number... Hey, let me think. Listen, y'all. How are the Bears this good, bro? So they got Ben Johnson. Their offense looks really good. They're one of the best offenses in the whole entire NFL in one season. How they go from barely looking good to a team that's unstoppable offensively, pretty much. That's crazy work. I gotta give them credit. I always have respect for the Lions. I think the Lions have like the best running game. I'm a big supporter of Gibbs. I think Gibbs is one of the best running backs in the game. Always have respect for Gibbs. And I always have respect. Oh, excuse me. Always have respect for Jared Goff, because Jared Goff, when he playing off that play action, I think he's one of the best. But at the end of the day, I'm not cheering for y'all, man. I hope y'all all lose. I ain't going to sit here and cap. But one thing about your boy Mike, it's all love at the end of the day. But I ain't going to sit here and lie to y'all. I hope y'all all lose. Everybody in our division. I hope y'all lose. If we lose, y'all got to lose. Y'all like, this bull crazy. Yeah, I said it. If we lose, y'all got to lose. It is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. I want y'all to lose. If the Vikings ain't making the playoffs, I need all y'all to lose. All of y'all. I don't care. It is what it is. Hey, I mean, I don't want to hear, oh, we won the Super Bowl, Mike. No, I don't want to hear that. I do not want to hear that. Yeah, man. I'm hoping J.J. McCarthy gets better, man. I can't take this no more. Listen, this is a bad season for us, man. I don't like this. I don't like the vibes right now, bro. Like, Minnesota Viking fans, we ain't feeling this right now, man. This is bad business. We went from a 14-win season to we don't even got 5 wins this season, bro. And we in week 14. Hold on, I'm texting him. I got to go to my barbershop. He just texted me. He's like, yo, you got to go do this so we can get, I'm trying to get in there early. So I'm going to be getting off this live. I'm going to be getting off this live real soon. I got to get a shape up. Hold on, let me show you my hairline. My hairline looking iffy right now, y'all. You know, I got the locks, but my hairline looking iffy, so I got to straighten up the hairline, bruh. So I got to get the shape up. But shout out to everybody in the building. 2005 Steelers defense was nasty as heck, and that's why we went on to win the Super Bowl, because defense. Yeah, defense wins it, bro. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Hey, listen, but like I say this with all love, man. It's all love at the end of the day. But I really do hope every team in my division besides the Vikings, obviously. I hope y'all lose, man. I like what y'all doing. I like competition. But if we not even in the competition, like, I don't want y'all to win. Listen, I'm being honest. Patrick Mahomes, yeah, against the Tampa Bay, Brady, against the Rams. Yeah, you right, Mike. You right. What's going on? What's going on, Prize in the building? Big Taz, what's good with you? I'm patient. Give him another year. Yeah. You right. You right. Yeah, we're gonna give him another year, but we still want to. We still want to see him progress though this year. We can't regress. You feel me? We can't go backwards. You feel me? But everybody that's in the building, man, I'm about to get off. Yeah, I heard Rodgers is gonna move in something different time. It wasn't the way of playing the game. First man was missing them up. Steelers. Yeah, we'll see. Steelers in trouble. Uh-oh. But yeah, shout out to everybody in the building. I'm about to get off this live stream. I want to say God bless to everyone. Have a wonderful day. And if you haven't already, make sure you super Hawk smash. And sorry if I didn't get to your comment. I apologize. You know, there'll be a lot of comments. I really try to talk to y'all. Like, I don't like reading the comment and then just giving you a one-word answer. I like to really talk to y'all. So if I didn't get to your comments, don't take it the wrong way. It ain't nothing personal. It's not because I don't like you or I don't want to read your comment. I just didn't get to it. But I got to get off. I got to go get this shape up. But have a wonderful day. God bless everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. Peace out, everybody. Until next time. And I will be live tomorrow for the game, for the Viking game. I go live for every single Minnesota Viking game with the scoreboard and everything. And whether you're a Viking fan or not, consider subscribing. This is one YouTube family. And I always say sports are designed to bring us together, not separate us. Let's go Vikings, baby. Let's go Vikings. And go to the bowl, baby. I'm out.